Welcome to Tales of Terramir. We're back. We're back to our regular campaign. Here to play through episode 41, starting Arc 2. It's very exciting. And but if you haven't watched it yet, Mike actually led us through a long shot adventure with called Veiled Threats, and I got to be a player in my own world, which was super fun. And Mike and Hannah each played their or Justin and Hannah each played their own unique character, and it was really awesome. And last week we also had a talking Terramir with all of us and our producer technician Charlie, where we discussed all the crazy things that happened with Veiled Threats. So if you haven't yet, go check out Veiled Threats episodes and our discussion on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcasts. And you can also visit our website at talesofterramir.com to find links to all our episodes and as well as our social media. We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, most of the things. And we share clips and videos every single week on those. And last thing, I just want to give a shout out to the dice makers of Clickety Clackety Cube. They make some really cool, awesome custom dice. And I might even actually have a set to show off next time. They might be sending me stuff. So that's going to be pretty cool. But they've offered our viewers 5% off any order on their website. Just go to clicketyclacketycube.com and use the promo code TOT at checkout for 5% off. And that info is on the screen currently. All right, that's pretty much going to do it for our short announcements. We're going to dive right back in to our campaign in Tales of Terramir. All right, welcome back. As I mentioned before, we're back to play through our long form campaign. It has been a little while, about 2 months, so since we last left off from the Soul Survivors. So let's go through a recap. So our adventurers, known as the Soul Survivors, took passage upon a ship called the Kestrel that crossed the border from the Domarian Empire to the less restrictive kingdom of Khoririan. On their last night of travel, the ship was attacked by crazed, fish-like creatures called Kuotoa, who tried to kidnap the dwarven first mate, Phil. The Soul Survivors considered their options and what to do with the unconscious bodies left behind from the fight. Tet, the turtle cook, offered to fry up the Kuotoa for dinner, but the heroes decided to release him instead, after looting them, of course. But just before being released, however, Razik approached and killed it with a psychic dagger to its brain. Gemma and Willa felt conflicted about that. The Blood Hunter made a vow to one day return to the Lichstead River and started underwater prison to hold Kuotoa criminals. You remember that, Willa?
A little bit.
Prison for profit? For profit? Or
for profit, maybe.
Okay. Part of the problem.
Yeah, right, exactly. But Captain Callus encouraged Phil and the adventurers to rest for the night and prepare for their arrival to the Imperial border the next day. Feeling restless, however, Gemma decided to use the eardrop, the magic giant's ear she acquired from the Everwatch's Adamars and Rel, to contact her sister, Dana. Gemma spoke into the ear and said that she was safe, but she's going far away and that she misses her. Dana responded, happy to hear her little sister was well, that she missed her too, and she told her to keep contacting her if she was able. Willa continued to experience her strange dreams, but this time she felt she could barely keep them under control. In the morning, they found the rain had finally ceased, but it was replaced by a heavy fog. The adventurers enjoyed a light breakfast with the ship's crew, and they all spoke of their plans to approach the border ahead. Perhaps the fog was a blessing as they neared it. As the day pressed on, the fog dissipated slightly, but it still remained as they began to hear the distant sounds of battle, swords clashing, screams, and horses. Feeling the presence of the Ember Rim Mountains, Anton's mood soured, reminded of the tragedy from his past. Callowin, the ship medic, insisted the adventurers stay behind below deck and stay safe from any rogue arrows that might be coming across. But it was then that they began to hear the sounds of approaching feathered wings. Suddenly, a large griffin landed upon the ship, and the voice of Jane called out for Anton to face him. They also felt the presence of another rider flying around them. Anton approached begrudgingly, not wanting to cross swords with his old mentor, but knowing his revenge would end in bloodshed. The soulless Avario Yen called down to Anton from the air with a threat. "No matter what happens," Anton said, "Avario is mine." As they launched into combat, Gemma cast greater invisibility on herself and Anton, while twin casting a firebolt toward Jane's mount. Willa transformed into her hybrid wyvern form. Now, with arms, Avario steered his griffin closer to the ship and cast Bane upon the Blood Hunter. Anton, while invisible, threw a bead of force at Jane, capturing him and his griffin in a bubble of force energy. Captain Callus concentrated on steering the ship, and Alkali, Zuri, and Phil from the ship defended their captain and the sole survivors. Willa knocked the bead of force containing the griffin out of the water, and then, after activating her gem flight, jumped onto the remaining griffin in the air, which was awesome. And after a blast of fire from Anton's potion of fire breath and Razik's psychic daggers, the flying griffin and Avario fell to the river below, disappearing from sight. Anton appeared visible again and confronted Jane, kicking his magical air bubble into the water. The night disappeared into the fog. But right when the sole survivors believed it all to be over, Avario climbed onto the deck of the ship, hellbent on killing Anton once and for all. The two crossed swords in a duel, but the villain was overwhelmed by the other adventurers and he surrendered. After restraining Avario, Jane, too, climbed back onto the ship and demanded Anton tell him the truth about what occurred. Thanks for the new follow. What had occurred in the mountains that made him flee from the army. The human fighter explained that Avario kicked the chained villagers over the side of the mountain, unnecessarily killing them, and Anton angrily defended them. Avario admitted to committing the act and that he served Beltor, a deity of darkness. Feeling betrayed once again, Jane pushed Anton to kill Avario, a man he now accepted as pure evil. Anton recalled the recent memory of visiting the shrine of Sahanin, goddess of peace, and he refused to cause any more bloodshed, especially toward an unarmed, restrained prisoner. Respecting Anton's decision, but unwilling to accept the deeds Avario had done, Jane plunged his blade into the elf's spine. Stoic, Anton wiped the blood off his face and sheathed his khopesh. Jane apologized for the pain he might have caused in his pursuit of revenge. He'd been corrupted and swayed from the ways of honor and knighthood. He vowed to leave the service of the Damarian Empire. Anton asked Jane to join them. He declined, but promised to protect them until they reached the kingdom of Khoririan. Looking ahead toward the Ember Rim Mountains, the fog had cleared, and the river ahead split into a tributary dotted with tiny islands. The Kestrel continued sailing toward a small port and a camp of Khoririan soldiers where a mysterious silhouette of a woman in dark armor awaited them. Anton felt a release of energy as the plate of the Archheart entered its awakened state, and the sole survivors reached 9th level. That is where we last left off.
Was it a video game level up? Like, do we get our hit points and
You did not. I think
sorcery points?
you should be current. With your
all right.
you gained the maximum HP. You didn't gain the new, but you are approaching, and you see closer to you the figure ahead. The figure removes a helmet, revealing bright red hair. Gemma, you swear it's your sister, Dana. She begins to wave her arms at the ship to get your attention. Approaching two, you look around, and on this tiny rocky island in the middle of the Lichstead River is Riverhold, a stone fortress of mixed dwarven and human craftsmanship. A wooden dock juts out from the island, leading to a large metal gate against the fortress. There's a patrol of Khoririan soldiers. Armored dwarves surround the tall female, waving her arms, their shields bearing a symbol of a red forge, wreathed in flames. As the ship reaches the dock, it's clear Dana is not wearing her knight's armor, but a lighter weight suit. As soon as the ship touches the dock, Dana hops onto the deck and embraces you, Gemma, and a big hug.
Real quick, do we know what that forge symbol is? I mean, maybe not me, maybe Anton.
I would say generally you'll know that that's the symbol of the Kingdom of Career.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah.
Really taken aback because I had just talked to her the night before, and just speechless. But I returned her embrace. I was like, "What are you doing here? I thought you were back in New Delmar."
She pulls you back and looks down at you. Her face actually grows pale, and then almost gasping at the sight of Jane on board. Jane notices this and says, "It's okay, Dana. I'm not here to harm her or anyone anymore." Dana looks at him and the rest of the group on the ship. Then back to you, Gemma. "We have a lot to discuss, but I'd prefer to talk over a mead or two." She then moves back to the dock as the crew of the Kestrel begin securing the ship. I'm going to share a couple things with you here.
I wish
Anton just wants to hug Dana so bad.
I wish we took the way Dana took, because she got here a lot faster than we did.
Fast travel.
As you know.
Fast travel, yeah.
Okay. Nice mug.
Ooh.
That is Riverhold. I just shared an image of that for you.
Wow.
As well as
It's only a model.
it's only a model.
The fourth one stood up. There's like 3 castles under there.
And then, of course, you have Dana. And you have Khoririan soldiers.
They're cute.
All right.
We're going to be seeing a lot of dwarves.
Oh, Hannah. Oh, man.
Low center of gravity. That's
It's very
gonna be,
important.
really effective.
Very important that
Really
they're cute.
is.
Yeah,
Battle?
it's very important that they're cute. Yeah. And I'll actually bring you over to our new regional map just so we can get a look at that before we move on. There it is. And on the very central eastern area, you'll see Riverhold. That's where you're at.
Yep. All right.
Mm-hmm. I'll share one more thing. This dwarf approaches. And he approaches and gets onto the deck. You can see that he seems to be in charge of this area here. One of the dwarven soldiers, an officer, steps onto the deck before any of the others can really exit. Looks at all of you. You've docked your ship in Khoririan territory. I'm Sergeant Yulman Bonyar. State your names and your business.
Could you repeat your name again?
Sergeant Yulman Bonyar.
Yerman Bonjarl.
Yes, you can see he's got this big red beard, stocky, short, of course, but compared to humans.
Aw. Is he
But
cute?
in his own way, I'll let you decide.
What's his charisma?
You can see actually Captain Callus approaches the dwarf and goes, Captain Aignorn Callus Aprocian, we come in peace, merely a traveling vessel, here to drop off some passengers. Best to be on your way then, Captain. We are at war. Yulman turns to all of you, and all of you, tell me your names and your business. Why have you entered his glorious kingdom?
Well, my name is Gemma.
Great.
And I'm like, I guess this guy's Anton, and this is Willa.
Hey there.
And we also have Razak. He's in the back over there. Maybe you can see him.
Jane, you also here.
Weird.
You actually see him before you continue. He actually seems to target Jane at that and goes, "Are you a night human, or just look like one?" I am no longer. I wish only to rest and return to my home." Yulman sternly nods, kind of looks to the others to continue what they have to say.
We're just trying to find passage out of the Domarian Empire. In fact, that's my sister over there. I don't know how she's here, but I'm sure you can vouch for us.
Kind of looks back. She told me you might be on this vessel. But what are you doing here?
We're trying to escape the Domarian Empire.
Yeah.
Jarl,
Well, you must be smart then.
Yeah, we're okay. Yeah.
We have our moments.
You should
You
have
have
seen us checking out this cave earlier. It was that was a bad situation. So yeah.
Other than that,
Other than that, we're okay.
he nods and you have our permission to stay and rest, but you must be on your way by dawn. This isn't a civilian facility. My first town is Khoririan, 18 miles west. He then turns, seems to almost inspect the deck a little bit, and motions and walks off the ship and then down into the dock and then sort of just walks away. Captain Callus then calls out to all of the sole survivors and comes down and goes, "This is it for us, friends. As dangerous as it is, we'll be heading back now to secure our payment from Counselor Iansalor. She'll be pleased you arrived safely. Good best of luck."
Thank you, Captain Callus. Thanks for letting me try to steer the ship. This was fun.
Of course, Gemma. I hope you learned a little bit more, on the ship about steering, but maybe keep practicing that.
I will.
You know?
I will. You'll see.
Yeah.
I'll come back. I'll be running circles around the Kestrel. Just you wait.
Kind of.
You're an honorable crew, honorable captain. It's a pleasure to ride with you. Thanks for everything.
He does a bow, and you can see the rest of the crew comes up. There's Tet. He goes, "Oh, now you didn't think you'd leave without giving me a hug, did you?" He comes up and gives
Oh,
a big hug to everyone.
Can't get my arms around him.
You can't. His shell is too wide. Callowin kind of goes up and kind of gives everyone a handshake. So does the half orc and Phil, who looks a little teary-eyed. You're leaving, Anton. Best of luck,
Anton
buddy.
slaps a big hand on Phil's back, gives him a little shake, a nod. Like, you're a real one, bro.
Drink some ale for me, friend.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Drink two.
Gemma says to his
And
I don't think that Tet is like, "Oh, I still cook some kuatoa. Don't tell anybody." Like, he tries to pass it to us. I did it anyways. Like,
and any last?
I'm gonna write that down. Ration kuatoa ration. I'm doing it.
Do it.
No.
Anything else for anyone?
Is Jane leaving with the Kestrel?
He's going to leave with you. He's going to get onto the fortress with you.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right.
He's sticking around for a bit.
Sorry we killed your griffin, bro.
She was my favorite griffin.
I point to Anton and Razik. Like,
Not mention the griffin.
I just thought about it. Mike the player just thought about it.
And with that, the crew sort of goes to securing the ship, and they actually do a couple trades with some of the dwarves who come up. It's typical business, doing a few things, trading some goods, but leaving you to your business and quickly getting ready to depart from the dock. As you step off to the ship, Dana is there waiting for you, and she just has this big smile on her face.
I run up and give her another big hug. I'm so happy to see her. It's been weeks since I've seen her. Last time since we left, Oaktown, I think it was.
It's been about a month or longer.
Yeah, I got tears on the verge of crying. Just so happy to see her. Like, how I have a million questions. Like, how did you get here? What are you doing here? How did you know where we were going to be?
There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot that happened in the last 24 hours. But let's get to a good spot and we'll talk it all out. Everyone have everything they need. and you can see that also there's all your stuff and your supplies were brought up from the crew.
Not our horses though.
No horses, but your backpacks and anything else. You have time to gather that. And once you have all your supplies, she goes, "Let's go inside. We have a space in the main hall where we can just eat, drink, relax." They are a little cautious of us, the dwarves and the Khoririans, but I've at least gained their trust for now. So let's just make it quick. Let's not dally. So he starts.
Are the Khoririans fighting with the Domarians on this border? Is that what the war is? Are those the two people fighting in this conflict?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
The Empire is basically just going over, and Anton knows this. The Empire has just been constantly going into Khoririan territory and just like doing whatever they want, trying to convince people to convert to the Imperial ways, to shun arcane magic, and just sowing disloyalty and chaos along the border. And it seems the recent conflicts have boiled. There's been actual conflict going on. As you witnessed, as you passed through on the river on either side of you, there was an active battle going on.
Yeah. Anton puts his hand on Jane's shoulder. Jane, old friend, you might want to think of a wardrobe change.
Yes, this might not be fitting anymore for me.
Not a great look.
I might need to find some more armor.
We got some armor in this bag. Oh, wait, it's Domarian armor. Sorry. Never mind.
You begin walking into the fortress now, and you pass this large iron gate. There's guards. It's a military facility, but you're sort of welcomed in, and there are other soldiers and guards and Khoririans on side of this sort of large hall with long tables. Some are on a break or having meetings.
Breaking
and
war.
What's that?
There's no break in war. That's not helpful. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Just keep going.
Okay. Sorry, one second.
I don't want to be that guy, Anton, but I'm pretty sure these guys have ale.
There is tons of ale. There are barrels, and you can see Dana actually goes up and goes, "Come over here." Leads the way, and she grabs a goblet and pours some mead for herself, and kind of in a weird sort of truce way looks at you, Anton, and offers you a goblet.
Anton takes it, puts a hand on her shoulder, and he says, "You look so much better with your tongue removed from the Domarian boot. Cheers to you. I can't wait to hear this."
Sort of.
That was a I tell her that was a compliment.
Yeah.
Coming.
She kind of gets that, but it's sort of like just kind of nods and then cheers you. Gulps.
Get another drink in number 2. He'll loosen up, I swear.
You can see that she is of the soldier ilk. She fits right in. She grabs another one and kind of gives another hard pat to Anton as she sits down and leans down and lets you all sit down in front of her at this table. So, Gemma, I can't believe you're here, and I'm glad you made it through. That through the river, the fog. Where do we start off?
You can't believe it. How? I can't believe it. How?
You sent first of all, you sent a message. How did you do that? First of all, the magic.
Show her
Have
the
you-
ear,
did-
Gemma. Show her the ear.
Oh, I got that. You're gonna dig this. I pull out this. It's like this. Like it's like a kite.
It's a giant ear. Yeah.
Look at this thing. Oh my god, I could talk to you across like very far away. Somebody gave it to us. Yeah, it's a little bit odd, but I mean, like, isn't it? I can talk to you.
That's amazing. I knew it was some kind of magic, but I didn't. I just wanted to be direct until we could talk more. And it's funny. I had no idea you were that close to me. I was stationed at Wes Ford Garrison, and I had no idea you were on the river right near me.
I saw you like a month ago. How did you get here so fast? We've been traveling straight, like basically straight here since I last saw you.
Well,
We were gonna go north, but I mean,
Wes Ford Garrison is just over the river. I've been over here way longer than probably you have. I was heading to Procyon, and then I got orders to go to the Wes Ford Garrison and serve there. And I've been trying to get restationed back to Procyon, where I was hoping to meet you, but first of all, I guess you didn't head that way, which is kind of a good thing. It ended up working out.
what is all this though? Like, are you still a knight? This armor? Like, how did you get the Khoririans to trust you? Aren't you guys in a war? I don't understand.
Yeah, well, I took off my regalia and armor before I crossed. And
Do they know you're a knight?
I think they kind of know, but there's not gold is always a good thing to the Khoririans, so I might have convinced them to trust me for now. And I wasn't wearing anything of the knighthood, but I came here because I found out you were heading this way, and so I had to get on a boat and come try and meet you here. And he looks over at Jane, and Jane seems to like be looking down into his cup, like he knows this story. I crossed paths with Jane and Avario at the garrison. And
Really?
you mounted griffins, and I found out you were going off to intercept Anton, and I knew, Gemma, you were with Anton. So I tried to follow, but I knew I couldn't catch up without a griffin, and so I took a boat from the garrison and crossed the river, and I hoped that I could intercept your ship. That's what happened. I saw you cross through the fog, and there you were.
Oh.
But what happened here? Because looking at Jane and Avario, did something happen? Are you not after him now?
You mean Jane and Anton?
And Anton, thank you. Yeah.
Avario's head.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Mario right here.
Oh God!
Oh my God! I don't know.
Did you two? Are you not hunting him now, Jane? What's going on? And I'm actually really concerned because now you might report me. Jane goes, like I said, Dana, heard that too. I'm done with the knighthood. I just want to find a quiet life now. I feel betrayed by the knighthood. Plus, I'm not even a knight anymore. I never regained my knighthood. So, I guess I don't really have any real true devotion other than to call my pursuit one, but I'm kind of over all that now.
The other one ended up being a worshiper of, what was it, Anton?
That dark god.
Go
Jane goes-
Beltor.
Beltor.
Altor.
Eltor. Ugh. Disgusting.
And you know him to be the basically the antithesis, the nemesis of the Damarian Knights god. And so that's just a complete betrayal of what he was doing there. Well, and she downs another mead. This has all gotten pretty complicated. Anton, are you... What, so you're leaving for good too?
Well, yes, yeah. I was trying to start a new life. It's the only way forward. There's nothing left for me back in the Empire.
I can't say that I've completely left the Knights. I sort of just quickly... I left my post like you did, Anton, I guess. But I wanted to see my sister. And I didn't want Jane to kill him.
Her.
Or Kurt to kill her.
Wait, so you still consider yourself a Damarian Knight?
It all happened so fast.
Oh, maybe you can come with us. There's nothing left for us back at home.
Yeah, join us.
Just leave my post? I mean, I have a vow.
Jane,
I have devotion. But if you're all leaving, what's left for me there? Especially you, Gemma.
I know. I didn't know this was going to take me this far, but it slowly has been. I've been slowly wrapping my head around the fact that I might not have ever seen you again, or if not for a long time.
I think I have to think on it. It's happened so fast. Well,
You've got your sister. You've got Jane here. Well, what's keeping you tethered to the Empire? Where does your loyalty even come from?
I don't know about you, Anton, but I actually believed in the Damarian Knights. And I made a vow when I became a knight that I would protect the Empire. I made a vow. And I'm not going to just run away just because my sister is leaving the country. It's just not that simple for me. But I also understand there's been I've been seeing a lot of corruption. A lot of bad things. I've done some bad things for the Empire. And she seems to almost get sad and quiet after that.
Well, I can tell you this. So have I, and I'm sure Jane will say the same. If you want to free yourself of that burden, free yourself of your vows. All they are is a ballast. They're just a chain to the evils that the Empire's committed. Why tie yourself to that any longer? Set yourself free. Jane, I don't know if it's set in for you yet, but for me, I certainly feel a lot lighter, a lot happier. a lot more like a person now that I've left. Fully left. Think about that.
Jane goes, it's all happened fast for me too, Dana. But I've been around a long time. And it's only gotten worse. Maybe we can start a new life here. Maybe we can help the Khoririans fight back the Empire from trying to push their dogma and everything that they're doing into this country, into this land that they don't even have ownership of or rights to. I mean, Anton, your orders with Avario when he pushed that village over the mountains, that was here. That was past the border. We've been crossing into the kingdom for years now. And I'm not sure that that's right. Dana seems to kind of take it all in and then looks over to Willa.
Willa or
What's your
Gemma?
stance
Oh, okay.
to Willa?
Okay, just making sure.
What's your
Easy to
stance on all this?
Well, Dana, if there's anything I've learned in the past month or so, it's that sometimes what you thought right was actually wrong. You know, I've had to take a good look at what I thought was right. I thought what you're all doing was good, but I've learned since then.
Well,
You know, I'm a magic user, right? Do your vows mean that you have to kill me? That you have to take me in?
I can never do that, Gemma. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so conflicted. You don't deserve to die. You don't deserve to be hung or executed. You're just like Mom. You're just like Dad.
What do you mean?
They were magic users too.
Oh, right.
you were-
Yes. Adamar told me. I forgot. Sorry. In a few months.
You were really young.
It's been a month.
So. Well, it's a lot to consider, but I'll
Wait,
definitely
hold
have
on.
to think
Wait, you knew?
Yeah, I knew. But I wanted to
you-
protect you. I wanted to protect you. Even just the words could have hurt you. I devoted my life to try and do good from the inside. I don't know that I could just do that on my own anymore. Perhaps it's pointless at this point. And maybe now that you're safe, what else is there for me to fight for? Other than the lives of many other magic users who are still stuck in the Empire.
I heard that That's what Mom and Dad were doing, but they were saving other magic users.
They were heroes, Gemma. Real heroes. They died protecting us. And I vowed that I would never let anything happen to you. Here you are, hopefully safe. The kingdom's no sanctuary, but at least it's safer for magic users. I'm glad you all made it through. Gemma, do you really think I should... Do you think I should never go back?
I mean, I would be lying if I'd say I'm a little not biased, but I mean, I already miss you so much. And I don't want you to go back. I'd love to have you with us. I'd love you to have you with me. I mean, I'd feel bad about leaving Terran behind, but you know, he'll take care of himself. He'll look after the farm. What else do you have? Back at New Domar, back with the knights.
Other than a few friends, not much. Perhaps I'll just think on it. Just a bit longer, but I think I'll leave. It's just a lot to take in, but Gemma, if that's what you want me to do, I'll do that.
I mean, it's not fair for me to ask you to do something that you don't really feel like is right. So do think about it. Since we were kids, you've always wanted to be a knight, and this is what you wanted to do. And it's selfish for me to ask you to come with me just because of what I am. I would love for you to come with us, but you have to do what's right for yourself. I can talk to you anytime we're using this thing.
That's true. That's true. And it's disgusting.
It's not that bad. It's dry. It's not.
Well, how about just tonight? Let's just all be happy that we're not in immediate danger, and hey, you can use magic here.
Yeah, check this out. Fireball. Lightning bolt. No, right. We're not in any danger. There's a war happening outside. What are you talking about?
That is true. There's still battles going on right outside, but
I don't know about you anymore.
let's at least maybe relax a bit tonight, and we can leave. We can go to the next town. They said it's Khoririan. It's about a day travel, a little less than from here. It's in the mountains.
Well, definitely the hard part is over for us. That was a lot trying to get through the border.
Yeah. Well, let's celebrate. You're free. Cheers to and I think I heard something about you all. The Soul Survivors.
Soul Survivors.
How spelled how?
SOUL, I think.
That's it. Okay, all right, you got the
Soul
right one.
Survivor.
All right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Razak has 2.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Drinks more. At this point, we're actually going to go ahead and take our first break. And thanks for joining us, everyone who's watching. Appreciate it. We're of course streaming live on Twitch, so it's free for all of our viewers. But if you'd really like to support what we do, give us a follow. You get some sweet custom emotes just by following, and you can subscribe for free with an Amazon Prime account, also for free. And then you get more emotes and no ads. So it's kind of double whammy there. You should do it. All right, let's stick around. We'll be right back after this short break. Hello and welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. So we're going to go ahead and fast track a little bit here. So what actually ends up happening is you all actually partake, and there's some sort of slop stew that's served, but it's food. You're given some food and able to enjoy, and maybe have one too many drinks or so. Actually, how does everyone fare in that? Do you relax, party? Do you keep your edge on? Do you?
Hey guys, that dude Ted gave me some kuatoa. You guys want to try some? Oh no.
Anton's feeling very relaxed. He's very jovial, and he's he goes 5 or 6 ales deep.
No food, right?
No food, just gets in the way.
Why is he still doing
a lot of backslapping, a lot of arm bracing.
Yep.
I told Dana he thinks they're carbs, something. I don't know. He feels like it's sustenance. He explained the whole thing when he was drunk before. I forgot most of it. I'm really happy to see Dana. So I mean, while I feel like I would be on edge, it's kind of tuned out because Dana's here, and I'm really excited and just wanting to catch up with her and tell her about all her adventures. I do the C-3PO storytelling thing, and it's just for some reason there's spaceships.
Why? All the dwarves are the Ewoks.
Right, yeah.
What about you, Willa?
Willa's also pretty excited. She's listening to Dana and Gemma share their stories together. She's got 4 or 5 plates of food. She's eating off the plates of food that Dana and Gemma aren't finishing because they're so busy, I'm assuming.
Of course, yeah.
She's stealing the food. And
hey, where'd my kuatoa go?
The evening begins to wind down a little bit. You can see that the general energy is dying, and the soldiers again either going back to what they have to do for their patrols or going elsewhere. But there are some that approach you all, a patrol of Khoririan soldiers, and Dana sets down her goblet and goes, I think that's curfew. They have a bit of a protocol here. Since we're just civilians that just came over from the Empire, we have to they have a special area for us for tonight. Oh, it's not too bad. Get up. We'll lead you there. And,
as long as it's not a jail cell.
They lead you to the dungeons where there is a large jail cell. But they're not treating you as prisoners. They are sort of, it just seems to be an area that is being utilized. People they don't fully trust from the Empire. There are cots in there. So it's sort of a makeshift. It's like a large cell that they makeshifted into an area for all the tourists who seem to be coming through and crossing the border.
Sounds like minimum security is what.
Yeah.
It's still a jail.
Is this the end?
Yeah.
Well, we shove him in a cot. No. This is fine. This is I mean, it's the bed, and leave him. Take off his boots. All that stuff.
Yeah, there are several rows of cots. You can claim one or two and kind of make yourselves at home. They lead you in. Go. This is just a procedure for tonight. We don't fully trust unannounced visitors, so just for your safety and for ours, we'll keep you here tonight. We'll let you out at dawn. At that point, you have to leave. You can go to Khoririan, an actual town where you can stay, spend your gold, and find some more comfortable beds.
Spend your gold.
Is there gonna be breakfast provided in the morning before we head out, or
Ooh, good question.
or should we? We need to plan these sorts of things.
No, there's not. You have to leave at dawn. So.
Oh, okay.
All right, and there's a few of them that leave, and two stay behind. They're two of the dwarven Khoririan soldiers. Kind of lock this large iron gate behind you. All of you inside.
This feels like a prison. This feels like a jail, right? I mean,
it's not the
What's that
prison.
noise?
It's not the prison.
I mean, it is, but
And-
it's not, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
At this point, you can sort of make your plans to long rest for the night. Those wearing armor, do you doff the armor for your long rest? You typically do. You have to if you don't want to suffer a level of exhaustion. If you sleep in your armor, but you tell me if that's what you're doing or not.
Well, if Gemma's willing to help doff Anton's armor,
I think I'm
then
used
yes,
to
he
it by
doffs his armor.
now. I can do it in I can do it in 8 minutes, not 10. I don't even. Most times I don't even buckle them all the way. I just
Yeah.
when I put it back on.
Dana
He
also
does this all the time. It's just it's fine. He's fine.
Dana and Jane doff their armor. Willa, do you keep yours on or do you doff?
She'll take it off.
Okay. Anything that anyone wants to do before taking our long rest?
Oh, can we take our long rest, or do we need to? I mean, I'm gonna stay up for a little bit, talk to Dana, maybe get hey Willa, come and talk to my sister with me. Willa's been awesome this whole time. She's been she's been keeping me company and stuff.
Yeah. You kind of hang out for a little bit. Is there anything that you want? Did you want to role play through that, or?
I don't know.
Just
I mean, I don't know. Do you have anything to talk about?
No, no.
Are you sure,
Unless you-
Wes?
I'm sure.
Okay.
All right, you can all
Call your
after some girl talking there. End up going to sleep. Razik seems particularly quiet. He has been quiet since you arrived here, but he quickly goes into a cot, turns over, and falls asleep. Jane, too, having a bit too much to drink, also being an older man, he's ready for bed. He passes right out. Eventually, as you all fall asleep, you can all take your long rest. Mark yourselves as such. But Willa, your dreams return. As always, you feel the anguish of the amethyst dragon in your mind. That's been happening since you awakened this necklace of yours. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, 6.
You lose control of the dreams. They just overtake you, and you almost losing control, just accept them and find yourself in this nightmare of psychic pain, horrifying images, and that's what you're experiencing currently.
Is it something that, like, maybe would wake any of us up? Like, can I shake her? Like, if it wakes me up, can I shake her? Make sure she's okay.
Nothing that wakes you up.
Okay, I'm snoring. I'm dead asleep.
As I switch over to something.
It was that bad Kuotoa.
Shouldn't have had it.
Shouldn't have had it.
Where the hell? There it is.
We didn't ask them about how to use the bathroom before we got in here.
Well, that's going to be their. That sounds like their problem later. I looked over and I'm like, oh shit, there's a bucket. I told you this was a prison. I told you they were putting us in prison.
Don't know if you could hear that sound effect, but there was a loud, booming, crashing sound. Gemma, Anton, and Willa, you awake suddenly as the entire stone fortress shakes violently. There's dust and rubble falling from the ceiling onto your faces as you wake up, the result of some massive explosion. You jolt to your feet and look around. There's bright orange light flaring through the small windows that view outside of this cage. Flames. You're being attacked. Looking around, you notice the door to the cage is open, and both Razik and Dana are missing. Jane is still with you, instinctively donning his armor. The two dwarven guards that were posted on the outside are on the floor, seemingly unconscious.
I'm putting Anton's armor on. Sorry.
Yeah, you start putting his armor on? Okay.
Put it on. Get up! Get up!
Willa, your head is spinning. You feel like the dreams and the nightmares you were just experiencing have carried over here. You're experiencing hallucinations right at this moment. And
Willa, you okay?
You will currently be taking disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh, Jesus.
That includes skills and initiative. So mostly skills, initiative, any ability checks.
Okay.
I'm scrambling around trying to get their shit together. I'm like, Willa, wake up!
Willa's like, looking at maybe something that's not there.
Snap out of it, we're in trouble.
Anton, you're quickly getting ready. You're getting your stuff on, equipped?
Yeah, Anton's got his armor on, got his sword in hand. What the hell? What the hell?
After you're able to get your armor on and get all of your equipment set, there's another loud sound. More shaking of the fortress, and another explosion rocking the foundation of the fortress. Gemma, as you're getting ready, you glance out the windows, and your heart immediately lurches from your chest. A figure in dark armor can be seen, silhouetted against the night. Glowing red eyes, a heavy maul held in one hand. Their other hand gripped tightly onto your sister's hair as she's dragged into view. Dana lets out a scream of defiance. The figure bends down and violently bites her neck, and blood begins to spew down her throat. What are you doing? The gate is open.
I see this out the window, or I see this out the gate?
There's a small window on one side and the gate to the other.
I scream like, Dana! And I just take off. I just run, and leaving everyone behind unless they're following me. But I try to find my way out.
Everyone following?
Yeah, Anton immediately chases after her, sword in hand.
Okay. You begin rushing out. You begin to make your way up the stairs and move around the fortress toward the platform outside. And as you do so, you can see there are soldiers rushing past you at this point, both in both directions. And you hear some of them stutter some things in Dwarvish. Anton, you understand that to mean it came out of nowhere, as if they were invisible. I never saw them. What? And they're just running by, trying to get into position. As you exit, you can see that there are ships flying the Empire's sigil, the Black Eagle with the sun clutched in its talons. They're firing various siege weapons toward Riverhold. There is this loud crane noise as one fires its mangonel and a boulder smashes against the wall right beside all of you. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
That would be a disadvantage for myself, right?
Not saving throws, skill checks, so you're good.
Skill checks. Okay.
17.
Skills and abilities, not saving throws.
9.
So 17 for Anton. Where's Jane in all this? Can we see him?
Oh yeah, Jane's following with you, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
And in fact, he'll have to make the save as well.
Anton takes a glance at him just to make sure that he seems like he's with us and this isn't an ambush.
Yeah, he looks just as surprised and sort of still trying to take it all in. But you can see with his experience too, he seems to be ready and focused already, having his hand on his sword and moving forward. He got a 12. So those with 15 and below, Jane and Willa, take 22 bludgeoning damage as this massive boulder has smashed into the fortress right next to you, shaking the foundations, rocks falling on your heads. Many of you avoided them, but yeah, Jane and Willa take the damage. Okay. You keep moving.
Anton runs over to Willa and just instinctively kind of puts his hand on her shoulder and kind of feels something happen in his hand. He's not sure what.
What are you doing there, Anton?
I don't know. I'm trying to do something. His hand kind of feels like it's vibrating, but he's not sure whether the DM's going to allow.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Please roll it.
What do I roll for that?
The thing that you were clicking earlier, just click the ability.
Oh.
There should be a little roll next to it. It's automatically 5. You can spend a pool of 5.
Yeah. So 5 hit points flow into Willa. Anton seems just as surprised as she is.
How did you? Could you always do that?
Okay?
That helped. I feel a little better. Yeah,
All right.
thank you. Well, we should talk about this later. Yeah.
Yeah, later.
Yeah.
You keep rushing forward, Gemma just taking off and following in her footsteps. You eventually find your way around to the other side of what that window was, sort of viewing this, the top of the fortress area. There's this large wall overlooking the water and the rocky bits of the island there. You come around and you see the figure still there. There's flames all around. Dark figure can then be seen straightening her back, almost in ecstasy. The remaining dwarven soldiers that are fighting around the area are cut down by the Demarian attackers. Dana's eyes look toward the group and meet yours, Gemma, your eyes. Pools filling them and reflecting back the firelight. There's a pause as if time slows. Dana's face then twists from sadness to fury and resolve at the sight of Gemma. Gritting her teeth, she quickly spins on the figure's arm, twisting herself back up while grabbing her fallen sword, which ignites with a brilliant light, and she slashes across the figure's armored chest. Roll for initiative. I'll take you over to the map. you can see that there are guards as well as that are being cut down. There's Damarian knights, soldiers, and you all.
Okay, 11.
15.
Anton rolls 15.
Okay. And we are in this. Anton is up first.
I can't see anything.
You can't see anything, or you...
I see like blood and what's probably my icon.
Well, you're coming out of a corridor. You might have to step out to see the full view of stuff.
Oh, okay, got you. Well, I mean, I can't see my character. I'll refresh.
Character?
I'll refresh.
Okay.
See what happens. Go for it.
Anton, you're up first.
All right. So let's see. We see a Damarian guard. I see a soldier. So when I take out I unsheath my Reatouch longsword. Do I get light?
You do.
Light on that, right? How do I make that happen?
Let me see if that was activated already. I don't believe it was. I can activate that for you. And Mike, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. There you go. Your light is out. Actually,
right.
it's a separate. It's a separate thing. It's Moon Touch. Oh, that doesn't want to work, so we'll put light on you. All right, go ahead.
All right. Anton will, let's see. Anton's going to move up here. So I'm getting used to the controls again. Why can't I move myself?
Oh, because I paused. You know what? But I actually had to show you guys this real quick before I move too far away from it. You see this person.
Oh, wow. What a strange thing to see for the first time ever.
And you also see a familiar face fighting alongside her. Sir Gerald Hallowick, the one you saved from the waterfalls.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Dirty son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. As well as there are left behind, there are also some Damarian guards who seem to be fighting alongside them as well.
And so next to this one, this Damarian guard is an unconscious Korean guard.
Yes, so the ones that are bloody, there's no dwarves left. The blood spots are dead Khoririan soldiers.
Okay.
And there's also this strange, horrifying looking mongrel beast beside the Dark Agent's side.
Hmm.
It's probably nothing.
It's probably nothing. All right. I will unpause the game, and now, Anton, it is your turn.
It's quite a rat. Okay, Anton's going to sort of charge up here and then take out the bow and fire a longbow at this guard. Let's see. Target this fella right here. Fire a longbow for a 20. Nat 20.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
nice. Nat 20.
Oh,
Congrats.
That's for 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then take another shot for 10, 18. Yep.
That's a hit.
It's 7 piercing damage.
How do you kill this guard as you fire off 2 quick shots towards him?
Yeah, both shots go right to the chest, so nothing fancy. Center mass.
He gets 2 arrows and falls down as you were rushing forward. Anything else for your turn?
Anton's he's already got his other arrow notched, ready to go.
Okay. If that's the end of your turn, go ahead and hit the next arrow on that.
There we go. Yeah.
Cool. All right, Gemma is up. Seeing your sister, she has her sight or her sword lit up, and she seems to be dueling off with this dark agent.
Gemma is going to run out directly towards her. I don't know how far I can go. It's crazy. Is that 30? Did I go too far?
You went 40.
Oh, I thought it would stop me. Okay. Oh. And just feeling just the pure rage in her, she's going to weave her hands and do a lightning bolt straight at the dark figure.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. She's going to use her reaction to Hellish Rebuke. So you'll have to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Woo. It's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice.
Oh, I thought I turned the dice off.
I got a 17. So that succeeds. So half of 28?
You said a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
That's 14, and I got a 12.
Okay. So she will take 14.
I'm also...
And you will take, before you do that, you will take 9 fire damage. As you unleash this blast towards her, she gets struck, and then she almost puts her hand back out towards you, and you burst in flames for a moment as you keep going with your turn.
Hold on. I'm gonna quicken a firebolt at her, too.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. For 19.
19 hits.
for 12 fire damage. Jesus.
Fire. Okay. Sorry, really quick. Something happened on my end. Real quick. Gotta look something up here. How's Jim feeling right now? How's everyone feeling right now?
Pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill, are you pissed?
Oh yeah.
See your mad face.
It's just a bunch of teeth. Like, do we see Razik out here?
There we go. No, he was gone and he wasn't in the cage when you woke up.
The hell, smiling man. What do you do? Desert us?
Let's see. That wasn't working. Now it's working now. Okay, cool. So with that, now it is Dana's turn. She is injured from what happened to her, but she seems to be resilient. She has her longsword in her hands, and she swings at Mavix. Oh, fortunately, she got a nat 1.
Damn.
Yeah. Not great. So she'll roll to see if she keeps her.
I'm going to bend luck on that. Oh, wait.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, actually, 2 things. I didn't roll my it's
Wild
on
magic.
2 different pages. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Fuck. This is usually on a thing. Okay, so I make that, and I'm going to.
Okay.
No, it's not going to do anything. Never mind. I won't do it. So.
Okay. She holds onto her weapon. She swings again. She swings with the 15, but just kind of catches it against the maul that Mavix just sort of deflects it, and doesn't. She's not able to get a hit in. She kind of stands back a little bit, tosses her sword back in her hands, almost smiling. She's into this now. All right, but that is her turn. Willa, it's now your turn.
All right. I think I lost my token. It was next to Jane.
Oh, geez. Okay. Let me bring you in.
Thanks.
There you are.
See anything? Okay. Will's gonna run forward. 5, 10. I guess that's the furthest she can get. As she's kind of running out from the corridor, she's going to kind of like let out this loud roar and kind of arch her back while she's running, and she kind of takes on her hybrid form as she does so.
Yeah. All right.
Changing. Yeah, there we go. So now she's this purple wyvern with the gem horns and with arms.
Yes.
So that was her action. Since she's so
pictured.
far. Sorry?
Oh,
Arms not
pictured.
Oh, not yet. Gotta add them in. Since she's so far, she's going to. That was her action. As her bonus action, she does another like roar in her forearm, and she's going to take her hand and kind of slash it against her arm, releasing this blood as she stares down at the woman with the black hair, and casting a blood curse of binding on her.
Nice.
Attempting.
You attempt to bind a larger, smaller creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. Or is she 30 feet?
Oh, is she not?
She's 45 feet.
Okay.
You're almost there.
Okay. Then for her action. So the bonus action was changing into the hybrid form. For her action, she's going to dash. So that should take her another 40 feet, right?
Yeah. Well, your action was already with the transformation.
Oh, can I not switch it to the bonus? It's like technically it's a bonus action, but then I said it was my action.
Oh, it's a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then you can do that. You can use your action to dash then.
Sweet.
And get up to that point.
I can move. I'm gonna move. That's controls. There we go. That's 40. Okay. So she runs up to Maven in this. These are like wings.
Like Jurassic Park Velociraptor.
Yeah.
Coming straight towards her. And that's your turn. All right. Okay. This Damarian guard, seeing everyone sort of running out here, we'll move a bit. And fires a crossbow at you, Gemma, since you're kind of closer there.
Go well.
23.
For him.
And that'll be 6 damage. And that's it for the guard. The Hellhound here. You can see it let out this sort of infernal growl. Its eyes glowing red. There's this almost this light going through its belly and up into its throat. It shoots out this breath of fire and a cone, hitting, or at least trying to hit, Willa and Dana. There we go. All right. And so the two of them will have to make a... There's the effect. Willa, you'll have to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's 16.
You make it.
Nice.
This is not going well for Dana, guys. That one for Dana. What is going on?
What?
Yeah. She got a nat 1. She got a total of 6. So
She necked it.
26 damage. You're going to take half of that, Willa. So you take 13. And Dana takes 26.
Damn.
That really scorched her and hurt her. She looks hurt.
That dog.
That is it for the Hellhound. You can get the sense too of where there's all this fire too. This dog is just emitting this flame from its gut. As it goes to Agent Mavix. Or Mavix. Okay. She is going to sort of, you see her hands kind of go up with the maul on her one hand, and there's this dark energy that seems to surround her fists and around her head and disperses outward. She's releasing an aura of fear. Willa and Dana have to make a wisdom saving throw.
16.
Dana got a 5. She's terrified. She is now frightened of the agent. That's what's happening there. She's frightened until for 1 minute. She can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of her turns. All right, that is maybe 6. That's her turn. The Dark Agent's turn. Unleashing that aura of fear, and it now goes to Sir Gerald Hallowick, who sees Anton and Gemma approaching, draws a sword and goes, "I remember all of you. That should be fun."
We let you live.
Still moisturized.
No response there yet. He goes right for the wanted knight Anton, or wanted soldier. His great sword swings. The 23 will hit you, Anton.
Yep.
And you take 9 slashing damage.
Okay. My Archart Rebuke will deal him, let's see, a d6.
2d6 now.
Radiant damage. 2.
You get it one other d6. It's 2d6.
Oh, 2d6. It's 7.
7 as you unleash this sort of kinetic radiant energy. And he takes 7 damage.
What did you deal me? 7?
No, you dealt him 7. You took 9.
I took 9. Okay.
He's going to swing at you again. He missed you with a 9. Almost being blasted off his balance from your armor reaction. He goes in for another attack and just misses.
So Anton will riposte. Reaction.
You already used your reaction for the armor.
Oh, the Archart is a reaction. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
that's a reaction to do that. So that's used for this round.
That's okay.
But,
guess what? Whose turn is it?
Thankfully, it's next. You're next, so there you go.
Anton will take a swing with the reattached longsword. For 17. This is at Sir Gerald, by the way.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do that. I didn't do the thing. Do I need to do that again?
No, you're good. I can.
24. Okay.
Yeah, let me
Get that
check.
hit.
You hit him, so go ahead and roll damage. But target him this time for the damage before you hit that. Oh, that's all right. I don't think it did anything.
Or
That's
9
fine.
slashing.
Great.
And then he'll do
Go ahead.
the same. 10. An extra attack would be a touch longsword for a 15, 22.
22 hits him again. You're just finding all his weak areas here.
5 slashing.
Okay.
So now I get my bonus attack with my short sword, right? 2. I got my extra attack, and a bonus.
Yes, you can do that. Yeah, because you're dual wielding, technically. So,
Yes.
yes.
Because that was just a single wielded
Yeah.
one-armed attack for 27.
Nice.
Sorry. For 7 piercing.
All right. Getting 3 strikes in with your short sword. That's your action, your bonus. Anything else?
No, just fuming.
Okay.
Anton fumes.
And with that, I actually meant to do this before your end time, but it kind of went in good with the combat there. We're going to go to our final break. We'll do another quick break here. We'll come back to this combat in a few. See you then. Hello, welcome back. We are in the middle of an intense combat. We're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right back into it. I just told everyone when we were off camera that I forgot Jane was in an initiative, so he's going to go first now, and then we'll go to where we left off with Gemma. So Jane running in behind everyone. Maybe the beer got to him more than he realized. He will get to about here, and
About time.
he comes up beside you, and that's as far as he can go, but he has his bow out, and he sort of follows in your stead. Similar training as he did train you, right? We can run with
Anton dodges, knowing what's coming.
he hits Sir Gerald with 13. And he can attack again. He hits again with a 21. 11 damage.
Right.
And with those attacks, all those slashes and those arrows, Sir Gerald isn't looking too cocky now. He looks really hurt.
His hair is all fucked up.
His hair is all fucked up, and he touches it and goes, "You messed it up." As it goes to Gemma.
He did ranged attacks.
Yeah. He did a short bow.
Gemma is going to move forward.
Oh, who are you talking about? Who did ranged attacks?
Jane. Jane did range to Gerald.
Yes.
Jane did.
And Gerald will
range
take
to
the
Gerald.
opportunity attack, though, if you're moving away.
Yep.
All right, he'll swing at you, seeing as you are running that way. There he is. Target. Gemma? No. swing his greatsword. Wow, 7 miss. You run past, and he slips past. He is just being overtaken by all the attacks. Keep going, Gemma.
Gemma, in a fit of rage, is going to channel all of her magic through her, and just in a yell of desperation, she's going to cast telekinesis on Mavix and try to lift her up 30 feet into the air.
Wow.
So she needs to make a strength saving throw. Strength check. Oh, and I make my wild magic.
Okay. Strength check. That one.
Fantastic. So, just focusing my mind on her, I'm going to project her up 30 feet into the air. And then I'm going to quicken a firebolt at her.
Nice.
Inspiration, because that's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
24 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh my god. 7 fire damage. And I forgot to do this last time. I have to pour in whatever is the shard for necrotic damage.
Because you quickened it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me a second if I can find it. It's somewhere here. It's... Oh my god. So 7 fire and an extra 3 or 6 necrotic damage. Oh my god, that's 3d6 and I rolled a fucking 6. It's hateful. Okay. But I'm just concentrating on her in the holding her in the middle of the air. Oh, and I guess that's my turn. That's action, bonus action, and movement. Okay, yeah. Better hope I don't lose concentration. Dana, run!
Is she like in the grass? Well, I guess she's not in the grasp anymore. Yeah. She can run.
And she's frightened,
She were
so
so
it makes
inclined.
sense too, right?
Dana, run! Don't worry. I'm gonna.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Something I messed something up with the health. You gave her 6, right? What other damage was given to her?
I took
We did
7 fire and 6
because I want to be
necrotic.
fair about it.
Yeah. 7
se-
fire. 6 necrotic.
Say that again. 6
7 fire, 7 fire, 6 necrotic.
Yep. Okay. And then that was it, right?
Correct.
If it helps, I saw a negative 91 appear over Maven. If you're trying to figure
Yeah.
out.
No, that was. It took me putting in the damage she took as her health.
Gotcha.
Right.
Screwed everything up. But I think I got it now. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now we're set. All right. Dana's turn. Dana is going to spend her action to disengage. And plus, she's frightened as hell.
Does she have to disengage because she's not even connected to Mavix anymore?
Right.
What do you mean?
Because I put Mavix 30 feet in the air.
Oh, right. Thank you. Yes, of course. She's up in the air.
Does she get a action for when she went in the air? What is that?
No, it's forced movement, so she doesn't get an up attack.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't work in that instance. But good thought. No, she's up in the air, of course. So, but she will naturally, because she is frightened and she's thrown up into the air. She will just back away a bit. Yeah, she's gonna back away. And you actually see her. She looks over at you, Gemma. She goes, "That thing killed our mother and our father." And she puts her hand to her chest. And she regains 5 health.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say something else.
No. Do it again. Oh, Dana is not dead. What is going on? This stupid thing. God. Sorry. Getting stuff messed up here. She was at
the auto goodbye cruel world is just
yeah,
so funny.
Yeah. We'll put her there, and then we'll put her. Okay, yeah, that should line up. All right. A lot going on. Sorry. She backs up. She heals. And that is her move and action. And that's what she does for now. That's Dana. She's trying to recover here. Goes to you, Willa.
Willa is going to, she'll stand right. She'll take a quick move to the left, stand directly underneath where Mavix is at. She looks up. And now she's gonna do the blood curse. She strikes at her arm, and does the blood curse of the eyeless. Yeah.
Oh, when a creature you see within 30 feet, where'd you go?
Oh, I'm under Mavix.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go directly under her, 30 feet. Gotcha. Makes an attack. Creature you see within 30 makes an attack. You can use your action to roll 1d6 and subtract the result from the creature's attack roll. You can choose to use the feature after.
Sorry, that's not the right one.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. Blood curse and binding. That's what I meant.
Gotcha. As a bonus action, largest bonus creature you can see within 30 feet of you, it must succeed on a strength saving throw. Or the cursed creature's speed reduced to 0, and it cannot take reactions.
And she will amplify it as well. I don't know if I can decide to amplify it afterwards.
Well, actually, hold on. Before you do that, the telekinesis, is she floating? She's floating restrained up there? Are you holding her up there?
Yeah, she's restrained in the air.
She's restrained, and you're holding her up in the air.
Correct.
She didn't, you didn't just fling her up and she fell back down.
No,
right?
Correct. No.
Okay.
If she wants to break free, she can certainly try.
Yeah. Oh, so you're holding her up there.
Yeah.
Concentration, yeah.
Pretty cool. All right. So, okay. So with that established, she can make a strength saving throw, but she is restrained, so she will take a disadvantage.
Nice.
So let's strength saving throw.
Strength disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, thank you. Restrained creature becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Creature has disadvantage on stick. Okay, so normal strength. Okay. Thank you for being honest. She got a fucking 8.
Yes.
So, speed is already reduced to 0 because she's restrained, but she can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. Are you going to amplify it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I have to roll a damage for that. So I'll roll my 1d6.
Okay.
That's why she did the whole
Gotcha.
blood on the arm thing. Let me see. Just roll here. So we'll take 2 damage.
Okay.
So now she's like double restrained, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. We'll roll for each of those, I suppose, at the end. Well, the can't take reactions, or it all ends until the end of your next turn, Willa, for you. So she's restrained, and you're from your blood curse,
Right.
and it cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn. She's still restrained. How long lasts?
What does the amplify do?
It lasts for 1 minute.
1 minute.
What does it do?
I think basically the same thing.
It
makes it last for 1 minute.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it
Cool.
makes it
Very
last
cool.
for 1
Okay.
minute. And it can repeat the saving throws at the end of each of its turns to end the curse. Okay.
All right. No reaction.
We're
Speed
set.
reduced to 0. Yeah. Willa's
Okay.
gonna move out from under her when she sees that. I can't move Willa. I can't access Willa now.
Oh, dear.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
You can move her now.
She
Yeah.
sees that happened, and then she's gonna stomp on over to the dog and attack
The
him.
dog.
You can see, though, if it helps you, it doesn't look like any worldly dog. It looks
Monster.
like some otherworldly creature in the form of some sort of dog-like creature. Yeah. And you attack.
Yeah, that's good to point out because Willa wouldn't hit a dog for sure.
Right. I know
28.
that. Yes, 28 hits.
And 15 damage.
Okay.
15 bludgeoning. And then she'll attack again. For
Nice.
21.
That's a hit.
It's 13 damage.
You did a lot of damage to it. It's badly injured.
That's it for Willa.
Okay. All right. We're on to the Damarian guard that's here. It's going to fire a couple shots over at Anton. He's going
I
to
feel like he should just leave at this point. He's a little in over his head, but
I must serve the Empire. Uh, 20 hits you. Wow, you got lucky, this guy. 2 piercing damage to you, Anton. You actually see him. What's your passive perception? Passive perception is 12. Okay, never mind. It goes to the Hellhound. Okay. Hellhound will target Willa and lashes out with its bite. With a 17, which will hit you.
Yeah.
For 15 damage. It's 7 piercing and 8 fire damage.
Ooh, 7 piercing. I think in her current form she has resistance to piercing. So.
Oh, there you go. Everyone can see the creature, right? Looks like we're having some difficulty on the stream side. The token's not showing up on the stream, but there's a dog in front of Willa.
Yeah.
All right. That is it for the Hellhound. We're going to go to Agent Mavix. Up in the air, being held against her will. She will first try and break out of...
I don't think you can. I'm trying to read this, and it doesn't say anything about you being able to do it until... yeah, you just can't. Like it says, including upward but not beyond the range of the spell, until the end of your next turn, the creature is restrained in your telekinetic grip.
Until the end of your next turn.
Correct. Right. But on subsequent rounds, I can use my action to keep hold of her.
Wow.
Did you just fuck up my entire boss fight, Mike?
I sure did. She killed my parents, dude.
Cool. No, that's fair. That's totally fair, actually. That's totally fair. She will try and break out of the curse of binding, though, which she can do at the end of her turn. So she can at least potentially break from that. That's going to be another strength. Is it check or save, Willa?
Saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I actually got that 24.
What?
No joke.
She's
I didn't expect to succeed at all. But she's still restrained. She did break from your curse. Sorry, Willa, but she's still up in the air. So that's her action to do so. Let's see if there's...
Is it at the end of... Is it on her turn or on Willa's turn? Or like it's like at the end of her turn, sorry. I'm at...
It is at the end of her turn. And
Gotcha.
She actually can't do anything anyway, so that will be her turn. All right, Sir Gerald. The gel has come loose from his hair. He doesn't look very good.
Is that disadvantage then?
No, not quite. Nice try. But he will he's in it now. You know, what he will do though. Yeah. He goes, "You should never have let me go that day."
Yeah, we know.
And you're going to die for it now.
He just like set the bar now for everyone that we fight from now on. We're just like no fucking prisoners now from now on. Sorry, Willa.
At least knights.
This is what
at least
happens.
knights, though. You know, the knights at least.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We can't trust anybody anymore.
Just kill everyone. All right. Yeah, he goes to swing with his great sword against you in town. Ooh, 15 will miss.
Oh, Anton will riposte.
He swung again, but let me get because I swung the roll before you did it. I did hit with 19, which hits you exactly, which your AC is saying 18. We'll fix that later. Your AC is 19. He does hit you And we'll go ahead and roll damage. 15 slashing damage. Pretty big
Smart.
blow as he tries to get revenge against you. And you can use your reaction to riposte.
Anton will riposte with his Khopesh of poison.
Don't you get to add your superiority roll to that as well?
For the damage.
Yeah. How do I do that in Forge?
To the damage.
What's your superiority roll? It should be a D10 or is it D8? Determine that, and then you can just roll it.
That's only to damage.
It's a D8.
So roll a D8.
13 and a 7.
The superiority die is only to damage.
Yeah.
You have to hit.
Oh, right. His attack. Okay. Understood. Go ahead and so the 13 to attack then will miss. Okay. Yeah, he deflects that with his sword.
Okay.
Sorry, Anton.
That is the end of this round.
Oh, wait. I give him inspiration. Can I give him my inspiration to roll again?
Sure. Let me go back one. Go
Get
ahead,
him,
Anton.
Anton.
You get
Attack again?
Yeah.
yes with your Khopesh.
You see a nat 20. Yeah. Close
19.
enough.
Hey, that's enough. That's enough. You hit. Go roll damage, and then you get that extra 7.
So I'm going to do the 12, and then the superiority die was the 7, so that's
7.
19.
How do you kill Sir Gerald Holloway?
Goddamn right.
What?
Anton grabs him by his fop of hair, and without even looking at him in the eye, he just slashes across his throat. Lets the spray kind of spray up onto the bottom of his face with his eyes pointed
his throat.
at Agent Mavix.
And he just kind of grabs onto you and then collapses.
Anton doesn't watch him die. He doesn't give him the satisfaction. Eye contact.
Jane does a side puppet like. Oh my god.
Thanks, Gemma.
I don't know why it went.
That bitch.
We're going.
Well,
back.
if I knew you were going to do that, I wouldn't have given it to you.
There we go. Sorry about all the changes there. All right, Jane is up. Seeing collapse. No, he's actually. You see him give a nod of approval and looks really proud of the clear skill you have in battle. Rushes forward and goes to actually take care of our friend here. And will fire his bow at him, which hits. He'll roll damage. 13, and he kills him with a headshot. The guy collapses backward. And Jane will actually turn his sight toward. Let's see. What's the distance here? 50 plus 30 up. Mathematicians. What do we got here? 50 over 30 up.
Theorem.
Yes. I think. What's his range?
You said 15.
He's got a range of 80. Long distances 320. Definitely
It's 33. It's 33.5. Yeah. So he's got.
Wow. Thank you. So he will aim it at Mavix, and he gets advantage. Oh, but he misses with a 13, unfortunately. Deflects off her hard exterior armor that she has. The arrow goes wide. And that is it for Jane. It will go to Anton.
Anton's on mute.
You're on mute, Justin.
So Anton runs up here. He's going to fire up at Agent Mavix with the longbow. For an 18.
18 against. You're firing your bow as well.
Yeah, at Mavix.
18 hits.
It should be targeted.
18 hits.
Right.
Yep.
And that's 5 piercing.
Okay.
Attack so nice. He'll do it twice. For a 10.
You get advantage.
You do get advantage. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, she's bound. 21. Damn.
Hits her. She's unable to avoid it.
And that would be another 9 piercing.
Okay.
I think that is it for Anton.
All right.
Next.
Gemma is up.
Okay, so I don't know. I want to do something cool, but I have to talk this through with you.
More cool things?
Yeah.
Cool it down.
Super cool things. For telekinesis, I can attempt to maintain my grip on her. I have to use an action, and we do a recontest of it. I would want to quicken that as a bonus action, if that's allowable. Because it's still part of the spell, but I mean, it's not casting the spell, but I'm still willing to burn like another 2 sorcery points in order to do the contest for it.
That's fair. As long as you bring the sorcery points.
Okay, great. Then I will. Then Gemma is going to start running up to her, and then she's going to transform into her celestial form and like fly 30 feet in the air to meet Mavix on the same plane.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes.
She's just gonna burst in radiant light and meet her, full rage in her eyes, hearing what Dana said, that she killed her parents. And I guess I'll have to quicken to recontest her hold on her. So that's 4. So a total of 5. Damn, that's a lot of.
And you're able to move 30 feet up?
Yeah, it's my movement. It's my movement. So
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
she has to make a strength saving throw versus my spell DC. Or a strength check.
Strength check. Normal. Okay. 17.
Silvery barbs.
Roll your wild magic.
Yeah, she wants her.
For both, right? Because you'd have to roll it for the previous thing, even before the silvery barbs.
Which thing?
To quicken the bonus action for the.
No, because the telekinesis is concentration, so I keep it up. I just wanted to burn it. I thought that might have been fair, just to burn it to keep it up. Oh, that's shit. What did I do? Okay, no, I make it. It's a 6. Ooh, I barely made it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. But she makes the ability check, and then you said, okay, so she'd roll it again, but it'd be
Correct.
disadvantage, right? Okay. Yep. Her second one was higher. It was 22.
Okay. Well, as soon as I get up there, then I guess she drops 30 feet.
Did you lose concentration on the spell?
No, I don't lose concentration. She just rests her. If she, I mean, that's up to her. If she really wants to wrestle her way out of the telekinetic grip, that's what that's all about. So there's to maintain my grip on her. I can use my action to hold on to her. She can choose to stay in the grip, or she can rest free and then she'll fall 30 feet. Which, if she did make it, then she does fall 30 feet.
She'll fall 30 feet.
Okay, I'm like, oh, wait, oh, shit, okay.
And she takes 3d6 damage from the fall.
Okay. I don't know how to make myself go 30 feet. I assume that you're just gonna know that she's.
There's a little thing above you, and I can calculate that for you.
Okay.
It should be a little. It says 30 feet up. She takes 6 bludgeoning damage, falling, and she does fall prone because it's sort of out of her control, and she's loosening. She got out of the spell, fell. She's prone, and she can't get up until her turn.
I look down on her, ready to strike again.
Okay.
And that's it. I
She's,
guess.
yeah. Let me remove the restraint condition. Oh, nope. I didn't mean that because it automatically targeted her. There we go. Not restrained, but she's prone. So she can only crawl. Creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage because it's harder to hit unless you're within 5 feet of her. And now it is Dana's turn. So you could see her look up at you and just awe, just looking at you, Gemma, and with this sense of pride and love and respect, that she sort of puts her eyes back down and focuses and looks down at Mavix as she collapses down. She is still really hurt, though, and though she's not backing away from a fight because she never would, she's also still frightened of her, which we'll make a save for next. So she'll actually try and fire a crossbow bolt at her with disadvantage, but she'll try to do so nonetheless. Not one. That was disadvantage. So we'll roll to see if she holds on to her weapon. She does so. And with that, she'll go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw to see if she can break out of this fear. 16. That's promising. Let's double check the DC. And she does so. And feeling inspired by what you're doing there, Gemma, she is no longer frightened. Cool. Now,
Right.
That's great for her. It's now Willa's turn.
Willa sees Mavix fall to the ground. She still has the dog in front of her, but she's going to turn towards Mavix real quick, and she's going to do a cool swing of her maul in the air, and then slam it on the ground to. Let's see, is it going to show up here?
to the dog, or do you move forward to Mavix?
She doesn't move forward. She just turns towards Mavix to unleash a blast of cold energy towards her.
Oh, nice.
20 foot
From the mall.
From the mall, yeah.
Definitely hits her. Don't need to do a template for that.
Oh, right.
She's got to make a con saving throw. She got an 11, which fails.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll 4d8 damage.
22.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Describe as you do this attack here, Willa.
Yeah, Willa takes her maul of hell ice and she kind of swings it around once or twice as it starts to glow a bit more. And then she slams it onto the ground in front of her, sending out these shards of ice towards Mavix.
Awesome. And she's just falling down. She gets hit by this ice wave, and you can see it sort of form on her armor. But she is strong, and she, even though she's been hit and hit and hit so far and fell, she is still going strong. Is there anything else you want to do?
That was her action. I can't take an extra. I can take my extra attack now, right? Yeah. Okay.
No, because you spent an action to do that ability, and unless you use your action on the attack action, then you could do an extra attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get a bonus and a move if you have it or want to use it.
She will do again. I believe I have another slot for this. She's going to do the blood curse of binding again.
Okay.
Towards Mavix.
Wow. You just take damage for it, right?
Secure in place. Yes, she'll amplify it as well.
All right. Strength saving throw.
She slashes into her other arm. Takes 2 damage.
She got an 11. She failed.
Yeah.
So you've got your curse of binding on her once again, and can't take your speed is reduced to 0, and it cannot take reactions. It lasts for 1 minute. So she's not technically restrained, but she can't move like anywhere, and she can't take reactions.
Cool.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. The Hellhound continue attacking you, Willa. Right. It will summon up another breath of fire. Why doesn't it want to do it? Come on. Okay. Oh, that's fine. There we go. Okay. Place measures. All right. Whoop. It will be able to hit Willa and Gemma.
30 feet in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. It just Willa then. So Willa, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
17.
You make it. Let's roll damage. 15. You take half 15, rounded down. So that's 7.
Okay.
All right. And that's it for the Hellhound. Agent Mavix. She has 0 speed. She can't stand up. You have to spend half your move speed to stand up, and she doesn't have any move speed. She is held in place on the ground. Prone position. Sorry, looking at my options here. She looks at you up in the air, Gemma, and she says, "Stop." Meaning, oh no, sorry. She looks at Willow. Stop. Like, let go of your spell on me. She's casting command on you. So you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 10. Oof.
Unfortunately, you have to stop your concentration and stop a spell. But that will end there, and she will use her rest of her move speed, or half her move speed, to stand up.
It's not a spell, so does that still count?
Yes,
exactly doing it.
She's really just telling you to let go, to stop.
Drop your spell.
Yeah.
Or drop your. Can you drop it?
I don't know. I don't think I. It doesn't say anything in there about it.
Drop your blood curse.
Yeah.
It says until the end of your next turn, but can you end it prematurely?
No, you can't. So. She's gonna just say, you know what she'll say? She'll say the halt. She'll say halt. And you can't move and you can't take any actions on your next turn.
Okay.
All right. We'll call it that. And you can't. I guess it's still in effect because it isn't a spell. Ironically, strangely, it's not. So. That's her turn. Jane's up. He moves into position here. And he looks over at you, Anton.
Kisses you.
I knew it.
Go get him, Tiger.
Goes. Looks you in the eyes and goes, "There's a boat." He points over into the northeast corner of the map. There is a hatch, a wooden hatch. Goes, "Take them and lead them out of here. Go to Kel Koldir. There's more soldiers approaching. I'll stay here and distract them and deal with Mavix. You must go. There's no time."
Jimmy, we can finish her. She's on the ground.
Tell her that.
Anton, you're up. That's what he says.
Right.
Willa, help
He's
Willa.
held for another minute, so it's, up
Well,
to you.
okay. Anton's going to run up to
He's like, "Yeah, fuck
Agent
that."
Mavix. And it's going to attack with the retouch longsword. for 22
The hit.
and 9 damage. And he's going to do that again. For a 9.
You get advantage on both of those.
I still have
She's still
advantage?
prone because she's still
'Cause
prone.
yeah.
Prone.
Thank you.
Disadvantage if you're further than 5 feet away, but if you're up close to her,
For
it's an
14.
that's a miss. Go ahead, roll one more time.
And 17.
Both miss. She has
Anton
strong
will
armor.
action surge.
Okay.
Please don't kill her. She's mine.
She's not quite
and
to
then-
death yet.
Okay.
Attack again. For a 24.
That's a hit.
6 slashing, and then an extra attack again. For a 22 and 7 slashing.
Okay. You're just unleashing on her. You can still see her holding strong. The slight smile.
She's still smiling?
This
You can,
inhumane face that she
You
has.
can move away if you want to. She can't take reactions.
Anton is going to move over here by and stand right in front of Dana.
Do your hands thing on her. Well, don't touch her too deeply. Like whatever you did to
I don't
Lilith.
have any more HP to give.
Alright. But you still touch her.
I
Put your hands on her.
moral support.
Okay, Anton.
Are you okay?
That's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go to Gemma.
Gemma's going to... She's going to swing around, but like at the same time, she's kind of curved down and fly towards the ground. And when she hits the ground, she's going to cast an cast Thunder Wave at Mavix. So like she flies into the ground and she like slams her fist down and casts Thunder Wave at, we'll say 4th level.
Nice.
So she has to make a con save, please.
Okay. She got a 22.
Silvery barbs. Oh, I have to make 2. So that's 1. So I misspoke. I wanted to quicken that, so that's 2. And I silvery barbs that other one for my reaction. So the first one, I make it. Okay. So, and for the silvery barbs, I make it also. What happened to my character sheet? Okay.
Well, with the silvery barb, she fails.
Okay. So she takes 23 thunder damage. She takes 11 necrotic damage. And then she takes 9 radiant damage from my my celestial form. And then she gets pushed back like 10 feet.
So I got the 23, and then how much was it? That's 11 extra?
11 necrotic damage, but 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
That's quickened, so that takes the sorcery points. And then she's going, with her action, going to try to lift her back up in the air 30 feet.
Well, she got blown away, right? So
Yeah.
she 10 feet.
10. 15. Nope. 10 feet. 10 feet.
She slams into the fire that's roaring behind her. She takes 1d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
Gemma has
she's-
just rage.
She's burning alive. She's burning alive. She's barely alive, and she's burning alive at this moment. You
Great.
see her hair is burning away. Her armor is starting to have this corrode and have this crispiness to all of her, to everything. Her flesh is melting away. Is there anything else that you want to do?
I pitch her 30 feet in the air with my action.
With your action?
Yeah, because I quickened the thunder. I moved, quickened the thunder wave, and then I pushed her 30 feet in the air with my action. She
Send
can
a fireball.
She can strength check it though.
She will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Hey, I'm trying to help you out, bro. Get out of the fire. Just kidding.
Yeah. All right.
No, I push her back in. Actually, no.
She got a 20.
Fuck. Okay, well, burn.
But she's, she restrains your spells, but she's just sort of fighting it all.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
We're at sort of a moment here where combat can kind of end. Dana looks at you, Gemma. She approaches beside you.
She's like, do it.
Beaten, bloodied, but she's satisfied with what you've done, watching her corpse burn.
Is she dead?
She will be in a moment. Do you let her burn?
Oh yeah. You said she killed her mother and her father.
She's looking to you, sort of, to what you want to do.
Gemma is just full rage right now, and she's just putting everything that she has into destroying this being.
Dana spits. Let her burn. And she does. You can see her body just going crazy, and then suddenly it stops. She's dead. Combat ends.
Does the Hellhound
It's been tamed.
slink away?
The Hellhound runs away. It does.
Up attack! Up attack! Oh.
It leaps over the side and just takes off.
I had to kill my dog guy. All right, my dog character. And play yours.
At this point, though, you can hear that there are swarms of more Demarian guards and knights coming. Jane goes, "There's no time, Anton. Take them. Take the hatch." Dana says, "Yes. There's a boat just on the other side. Down there. I was scouting it earlier. We could take that and get out of here."
Can you come too?
To who are you saying that?
Bane. Is he telling us he wants to stay behind?
He wants to stay behind. His face grows calm, accepting, and goes, "You must go, all of you.
Totally not
Let
have
me-
to do this.
Let me have this warrior's death." So
Technically, they don't know that you're not on their side.
That's true. They weren't there. We'll see.
No,
roll a
he's gonna
persuasion
die.
check.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I will. I got good persuasion. Like, you can't. Don't let your life go needlessly to waste. 20 persuasion.
Ooh.
We can use you.
Was it 22?
Damn it.
He's really
Still
determined.
bars. I'm just kidding. God damn it. All right, fine.
He's determined to
It's
stay
fine.
behind.
It's fine.
And he goes and puts out his hand to you, Anton. Take them to safety. Please, this is my last order to you.
I mean, Jane's songs will be sung of you. I'll make sure of it. Thank you, friend.
You've made me so proud, Anton. Now go. Be the protector I know you can be. Bring them to safety. Take the boat to the river. Take them to Khoririan, to town. I'll see you in the next select.
Xanton helps sort of usher Dana with Jema over towards the hatch.
I'm gonna heal Dana first with my radiant soul, and yeah, I'm helping her drag her over here. I also clap Anton on the back, and be like, "I tried, dude. Sorry." But yeah, I put my hand to Dana, and I pour 9. I guess it's 9 healing on her. And try to drag her. Yeah, and try to drag her with Anton. Put her on Willa, because Willa looks like she's still transformed.
Yeah. I don't know. Put her on the back.
And you start walking over to the hatch that's over here.
Dana, have you seen Raz?
I followed him out. He's the one that unlocked the gate. I wanted to see what he was up to, and that's when I got caught in all this. Then we were all attacked.
He didn't tell us. I've had to use the bathroom all night. He
just
tell us he
took
could
off.
just get out. Did he run? We can't leave without him.
He did. He
I can't
took
believe
off.
I can't believe I'm saying this. We can't leave without him.
He mentioned that he had something to do that had nothing to do with this place. But we're out of time. We have to keep moving. Maybe he's on the other side of the river.
As long as he's out of here.
He took off. He didn't get involved in the battle. I know that much.
Let's get going. How far away are the knights or the other forces?
They're approaching fast from the other side. You don't have much
Alright.
time.
So we book it for the hatch here.
Yeah, book it for the hatch.
As Xanton passes Jane, he just kind of puts his hand on his shoulder, looks him in the eye, and he says, "Honey, guide your soul."
Also,
Take
DM
care,
gold.
Anton. No. But I did
No.
find this. I did find this on, what was his name? Razik, his cot. Take it. I won't need it anymore. It's 90
Oh.
gold. You all can take it.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Does that mean he's gone? No.
I think he's gone.
Yes. No.
Xanton tosses it to Jema. Mid-run.
Slap it down. I won't divide that up yet because I'm not sure who to divide it
Yeah.
around. We have
Yeah.
Salvador, Raz is not
We'll deal with
here,
that later. We'll
Raz
deal with
is-
that later.
Is Dana with us now?
But if you go through that hatch, if you go forward, you can see that there's a boat.
Oh, we can actually move through it? Okay.
Yeah, go. Just move straight through it.
Anton, help me
There
with
is
Dana. No,
A hatch
Dana.
and a stairway that leads down to the dock. Not a dock, sorry, just like the coast area there. There's a rowboat to fit you all, and you can start riding away, rowing away from the din of battle. And one moment. There. As the din of battle fades behind you, replaced by the gentle paddling of the oar along the water. You take a glance back at the Riverhold fortress, engulfed in flames against the dawning sky. And you reach the riverbank and the path that leads you to Khoririan and freedom in the kingdom of Khoririan. And that will end our session tonight.
All right.
Woo! And
It's fun.
yes, an epic episode and launch into Arc 2 here for us. We will be back in 2 weeks on Wednesday, April 3rd, with our next episode. You can look for this episode on YouTube and podcast platforms by this Saturday. Next week, we'll also have a rerun on Twitch. And join us right now on Discord for after-show discussions. We'll have much to talk about here. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Good night.
Bye.